I'm Luke Blaine, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll introduce you to a former Mountaineer tennis player who has made her way from the baseline for a spot on the sidelines.
Flipping, flying, and setting records, I'm Georgia Hensley, and after the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll introduce you to a gymnast who isn't letting injury keep her from chalking up this season.
WVU women's soccer is preparing for its upcoming spring season. I'm Tanner Mounts, and I'll tell you about a returning senior that's looking to give the team a head up on its competition. Mountaineer Playbook starts now. The West Virginia University women's soccer team is using the offseason to get a head start for the fall. Nikki Izzo Brown's squad is using this time to develop incoming players and build team chemistry ahead of its spring competitions. I'm Tanner Mounts.
And I'm Georgia Hensley. The WVU rifle team has brought home yet another conference title, but it's not done adding to its trophy case quite yet. The Mountaineers now turn their attention to the NCAA championships next month.
These stories and more coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, a sports magazine show produced by sports and adventure media students right here at West Virginia University.
Following a historic 2024 campaign, the WVU women's tennis team made some changes as the program eyes a trip back to the postseason. While a group of new names were added to the roster, there is one familiar face back in the blue and gold.
That's right, Georgia. One former Mountaineer standout is stepping into a new role this season. Now that her collegiate career has come to an end, she's passing her knowledge and her experience to the next generation of Mountaineers to help them achieve even higher heights this season.
Our tennis reporter Luke Blaine joins us in the studio with the full story on this new addition to the coaching staff.
Thanks, Georgia. Tanner, 2024 graduate love star Alexis is back here in Morgantown, but this time she's seeing the action from the sidelines as a volunteer assistant coach. Alexis, now launching her professional career, earned over 100 wins during her time in college. Now, she is sharing her unique perspective with this year's Mountaineers. Love star Alexis has joined WVU Tennis as a volunteer coach. Morgantown is familiar territory for Alexis as she played for the Mountaineers last season. Head coach Michal Lisatz said it was an easy decision to bring her back.
Having competed on the tour, bringing high-level knowledge and passion for the sport back to our program, and obviously being an alum of our team, I mean, was a no-brainer.
Lisatz offered Alexis the position in November while she was visiting Morgantown, allowing her to develop her own skills with personal training while coaching. Alexis had 89 career match wins at Middle Tennessee State University before joining WVU in the spring of 2023. She added 19 wins to her resume last season, competing against some of the best players in the Big 12. But now, she's back to serve up some tips to this year's Mountaineer squad. Alexis has played in multiple professional tournaments, even representing Haiti in the Pan American Games in 2023 while enrolled at WVU. Now, she brings professional experience to a Mountaineer squad, which has 4 of her former teammates, whom she is happy to be reunited with.
It feels good. I did not expect to be back here so soon, but a lot of people have told me that usually when you come to Morgantown, you usually come back, but I guess it is true.
While her return was unexpected, Alexis is glad that country roads brought her home. With non-conference matches winding down, the Mountaineers are fine-tuning their skills before taking on the challenge of Big 12 play at the end of the month. Last season, Alexis helped power WVU to its most conference wins since joining the league.
Thanks, Luke. One WVU gymnast was also reunited with her team after a devastating injury ended her sophomore season, forcing her to rebuild from the ground up. Now, her senior year is about proving that resilience doesn't just mean returning to the mat. It's about coming back stronger than ever.
The road to recovery is never easy, but for WVU senior gymnast Anna Lee, it's been a testament to her physical strength and mental determination. After an ACL tear sidelined her for 9 months, Lee is fully back on the mat this spring. But the recovery process wasn't that simple, as she had to recondition both her body and her mind.
They have to relearn how to use their quad again. They have to relearn how to walk. They have to completely regain their strength back.
Despite the setbacks, Lee is now flying higher than ever before, and she has the scores to prove it. Lee has been making waves this season on floor, beam, and bars. In the January 12th meet against Central Michigan, she delivered a standout floor routine, earning a perfect 10 from one judge and a 9.9 from the other, setting a new career high. Lee tied for first on the uneven bars during the home opener against Kent State and made her beam debut at Denver in late January, tying for first again. These performances helped her earn Big 12 Co-Event Specialist of the Week, marking her first ever conference honor. But for Lee, it's about more than just the results.
I feel like I think about that a lot. I don't know, it just has made me so much more appreciative of actually being able to do stuff. And I just enjoy it so much more than I did before.
In her final season at WVU, Lee has become a role model, showing that resilience and hard work can turn setbacks into success.
Lee now has just one final opportunity to showcase her skills in front of the home crowd at the WVU Coliseum. Senior Day is set for February 28th as the Mountaineers welcome Big 12 newcomer Arizona.
What a great story, Georgia. I think all of WVU athletic programs can benefit from a mindset like Lee's, especially the women's soccer team. With more than a dozen players gone from the 2024 roster, the squad looks to rising senior Taylor White to step up as the team's leader. I spoke with members of the team for some insight on what White's leadership means to the new roster and how she's setting the tone for the future.
The WVU women's soccer team is coming off its 23rd NCAA tournament appearance in program history. The Mountaineers are hard at work this spring with their sight set on making it number 24 this fall. They now look to junior forward Taylor White to lead them to that goal.
I think Taylor has always had an important role in the team in terms of what she can do on the field. She's an important player for us. She's been our leading goal scorer for the last 2 seasons. And so it's been really a pleasure to see her kind of grow with her voice.
After losing 15 total players, White is just one of 3 rising seniors that will return from last season.
White will have to help mesh 5 new players onto the roster this spring. And after the team graduated 5 midfielders in the fall, they brought in 3 more midfielders through the transfer portal to help bring some defense to complement White's offense.
Those transfers and 2 incoming freshmen are already practicing with the team this spring. White says having a near-complete roster now will build a solid foundation for the team chemistry before they take the pitch this fall.
We do have a couple new people, so I think building our chemistry here right now, and it's good that they came now. We have some early freshmen also, so them coming in early helps them, their development.
The new look Mountaineers will have about 1 month of training together before they see how well their talents blend in a competition setting.
The WVU women's soccer team is preparing for its upcoming spring season that begins with the annual 4-on-4 breast cancer awareness tournament on March 2nd.
Well, Tanner, it sure looks like you're making your case for a spot on the WVU bench this season.
Unfortunately, I missed my target on that goal, Georgia. But you know who doesn't miss? The WVU rifle team.
That's right. The Mountaineers are continuing to dominate the sport this season, which isn't new for this prestigious program. Playbook's rifle reporter Ben West has the story.
West Virginia University's rifle team is going on a tear this season. In fact, they have shot up the NCAA polls, where they are now #1 and had been for the last 2 weeks. The team has taken down some top-tier opponents, including #4 Georgia Southern, #14 Army, and #5 TCU. These wins have led the Mountaineers to go on a 25 regular season match winning streak, with their most recent win against #16 Morehead State.
It's not just a 25 regular season match winning streak the team is chasing. They're going for it all, their 20th national championship. And this year, John Hammond believes that this team can do it.
JP, our assistant coach, his 3rd year here, and so I think it's now a time where, all the team members that we have kind of, been around either all the time, I think all the time except one with JP. And I think we've been trying to change the culture a little bit the last couple of years. I think we've got just a good blend of all the things that we want.
The Mountaineers are the most decorated rifle program in all of college sports. West Virginia holds 19 national championships and 16 Great American Rifle Conference championships. Their most recent title arriving in February 2024. But senior Gavin Bartnick wants one last thing before he graduates from his decorated career.
I mean, first and foremost, the team goal. And my first goal is to bring that team championship back to Morgantown. I mean, if all of us produce individually, there's obviously going to be some good individual results, but if all of us can kind of come together and have 2 good days, I mean, these are the main goal of the team.
Bartnick, who transferred to West Virginia from Alaska, has been leading the way for the Mountaineers in small bore and air rifles. The senior brought home an individual championship last year in the air rifle. Currently, Gavin has won Athlete of the Week now, twice this season. West Virginia is set to end its regular season at Kentucky, where they're looking to win their 26th straight regular season match. For Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Ben West.
With that win over number 3 Kentucky, the top-ranked Mountaineers finished their conference slate 5-0 and claimed their 2nd straight Great American Rifle Conference title. That makes 16 total GARC titles, Tanner.
And Georgia, West Virginia now turns its attention to the NCAA qualifier on February 22nd. Meanwhile, just next door at the WVU Coliseum, a special ceremony took place last month to honor a WVU legend. Jerry West is one of the greatest athletes to ever wear the old gold and blue. His life and legacy symbolize what it means to be a Mountaineer. This season, the men's basketball program celebrated Jerry West Day, where they honored the life of West in a sold-out matchup against the then-ranked number 2 Iowa State Cyclones. West's family and friends were in attendance for a halftime ceremony that honored the Mountaineer legend. During the ceremony, Athletic Director Ren Baker retired the number 44 across all WVU varsity sports.
Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, spring is in the air and baseball is back in the University City. We'll spotlight a West Virginia native who is looking to make the most out of the 2025 season after earning a spot in the record books last year.
That story and more after the break.
WVU Baseball is stepping up to the plate with the new high-tech upgrade. I'm Trent Lewis, and after the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about the new facility coming to the ballpark.
Mountaineer Playbook brings you the action and adventure of West Virginia sports like no one else.
They're already
From epic climbs to thrilling touchdowns, we capture it all, right from the heart of West Virginia University.
Yeah, this is tight. You, Rachel.
An Emmy-nominated show produced by students in the Reed School of Journalism and Communications, covering what moves you. Catch us on YouTube, on the web, and on the Reed School of Media's website.
Jonathan, Rachel, back to you.
Stay inspired. Stay adventurous. Watch Mountaineer Playbook.
Ready, camera 2, 10 seconds.
It has been said the sun might not always shine on West Virginia, but the people always do. And to truly appreciate our beauty, you have to look deeper at our passion, our purpose, at the fabric of who we are.
Because it's always a great day to be a Mountaineer. Wherever you may be, let's go!
Welcome back to Mountaineer Playbook. Exciting changes are on the horizon for WVU baseball as the team prepares to break in some big additions to their home diamond.
That's right, Tanner. As the Mountaineers gear up for a new season, they're also getting ready to move into a brand new facility. WVU baseball is eager to use its state-of-the-art indoor practice center, a game-changing addition for the program. Our sports culture and economics reporter Trent Lewis has more on what this means for the team. Trent?
Thanks, Georgia. Tanner.
WVU Baseball has been working hard to upgrade its program, and this new indoor practice facility is a big step forward. This addition will provide the Mountaineers with a top-tier space to train year-round, no matter the elements. I had the chance to check out the new facility and hear from the team about how it will impact their preparation. WVU Baseball is getting a major upgrade, with a new indoor facility set to open by the end of February. The Baseball Biomechanics and Performance Center will be a state-of-the-art facility that adds over 8,000 square feet to the existing clubhouse. It will feature 2 batting lanes, a soft toss area, and 2 pitching lanes, allowing the team to get more reps during the colder months.
So the new facility is a huge addition for WVU Baseball. Obviously, we're a northern-based school playing in largely a southern-based conference. So the weather and the environment and just creates challenges for our baseball team that not every school has to face.
The biggest addition coming to the new facility is TrackMan technology, a high-tech tracking system used at the major league level. TrackMan technology provides players with advanced metrics like pitch speed and ball velocity. This all-in-one system gives immediate analysis, helping players snag every opportunity to improve. A gift from WVU alum and Arizona Diamondbacks owner Ken Kendrick made this project possible. His generous donation also led to the renaming of the baseball complex to Kendrick Family Ballpark. The players believe this new facility could play a key role in elevating the program.
The technology, the mound, the cages and everything is going to be everything we need, and I know we're going to use it so much, and it's just going to help this program grow and grow.
This new facility will make Morgantown a premier destination for baseball prospects going forward. WVU Baseball is set to open its doors for the first home game of the season on February 25th, just in time for the facility's expected completion date.
Thanks, Trent. Georgia, I can't wait to see the inside of the new facility. I have no doubt those batting cages will see plenty of action this season and beyond.
Absolutely, Tanner, especially for senior first baseman Grant Hussey. He's coming off a monumental 2024 season and continues to leave his mark on WVU baseball.
Our baseball reporter Connor Roberts tells us how this West Virginia native is building a lasting legacy with the Mountaineers.
The Mountaineers made it all the way to the Super Regional round of the College World Series last season behind J.J. Weatherholt. As the star shortstop is now in the majors, it's Grant Hussey who is stepping into the spotlight, which is nothing new for the West Virginia native, as he already owns a spot in WVU history.
It's special. Obviously, nobody's ever done it before, so like being able to represent the whole state, I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Hussey stands alone atop the program's record books as the all-time leader in career home runs.
In his 3-year career with the Mountaineers, Hussey has hit a staggering 37 home runs. But he's not done yet.
Hussey has received numerous preseason honors, being ranked as the 30th best senior in college baseball and receiving preseason All Big 12 honors from Perfect Game. Hussey, however, still feels as though he has more to do.
It's cool to be acknowledged, but obviously I still have a lot to prove.
WVU's new head baseball coach, Steve Sabins, shares that same optimism.
I feel confident he'll have his best year of his career here because he's just very clear-headed right now. He knows why he's here. He's really proud to represent the state. He's proud to be at West Virginia and to be a Mountaineer.
Behind Hussey's leadership, the Mountaineers are looking to earn their first Big 12 tournament title in program history. They were picked to finish 4th in the league this season, marking their highest appearance in the preseason poll since joining the league. For Mountaineer Playbook, I'm Connor Roberts.
After the break on Mountaineer Playbook, WVU students and community members take on a new challenge on the climbing wall at the Student Recreation Center, all for a great cause.
And we will also take a ride down the hill at Chestnut Ridge Park as they turn snowy days into fun winter activities.
Those stories and more coming up. Stay with us.
Adventure West Virginia at West Virginia University is participating in the Paradox Mile for the first time this year.
I'm Emily Beckner, and after the break on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll explain how a nonprofit organization is making rock climbing and the outdoors accessible to all.
Mountaineer Playbook brings you the action and adventure of West Virginia sports like no one else. From epic climbs to thrilling touchdowns, we capture it all, right from the heart of West Virginia University.
Yeah, this is you, Rachel.
An Emmy-nominated show produced by students in the Reed School of Journalism and Communications, covering what moves you. Catch us on YouTube, on the web, and on the Reed School of Media's website.
Jonathan, Rachel, back to you.
Stay inspired. Stay adventurous. Watch Mountaineer Playbook.
Ready, camera 2, 10 seconds. Ready, next.
Welcome back to Mountaineer Playbook. Tanner, the rock wall at the WVU Student Recreation Center was designed to replicate the unique beauty of West Virginia's outdoors.
That's right, Georgia. And it's a place for climbers of all skill levels to challenge themselves, hone their skills, and also have some fun while staying healthy.
This month, Adventure WV used the space to participate in the Paradox Mile to raise awareness for adaptive sports. Our adventure reporter Emily Beckner joins us from Studio B at the Media Innovation Center to tell us more. Emily?
Thanks, Georgia. Tanner. Paradox Sports has helped launch 75 adaptive climbing clubs across the nation. And for the month of February, Adventure West Virginia is joining in by supporting the Paradox Mile.
Paradox Sports is the national leader in adaptive climbing. Each year, since its creation in 2007, Paradox Sports serves over 400 participants, bringing over 1,500 accessible climbing opportunities to people with differing abilities.
A charity that achieves that goal is something that I think is a phenomenal thing to have.
In efforts to deliver its mission of transforming lives and communities through adaptive climbing, Paradox Sports created the Paradox Mile.
The Paradox Mile is a 5,280-foot climb, helping to raise money for Paradox Sports and their adaptive programs. Participants have a month to complete the vertical mile, as well as fundraise as much as they can.
So far, over 4,800 supporters and over 1,100 climbers have advocated for this mission. Adventure West Virginia graduate assistant and climbing wall manager Bryce Tuggle was the person who brought the Paradox Mile to Adventure West Virginia.
I'm lucky enough that I'm fully able-bodied and that I get to do these things easily, and I want to just help others get the opportunity.
Many lives have been changed and will continue to be changed through the support of others.
I have a really strong upper body. I use crutches to walk around. I feel like I could really do that. And so for them kind of providing, people like me, providing a way for them is really, really powerful. And I think there's a lot of good that can come from the awareness of that, and also the money that comes out of that in spreading more and more around.
The Paradox Mile is the perfect opportunity to be challenged and to give back.
To participate, stop by the climbing wall to sign up, or you can donate by visiting the link at the bottom of your screen. The fundraiser will conclude at the end of February. Now, the climbing wall provides a great way to exercise during the winter months, but there are plenty of opportunities to get outside and enjoy West Virginia in its winter glory. A reporter from our friends at WVU News, Mercedes Dykes, takes us down the slopes.
Chestnut Ridge Park is a 16,000-acre park located in Brewston Mills, West Virginia, and offers recreational activities for the community year-round. In the winter months, snow tubing is the most popular activity.
Whenever it's operational, it's so much fun. People come up here, they're always asking about it, and it's great.
The tubing hill was added in 2023 and took 3 years to complete. 50 people can tube at a time, and park officials say they sell out every weekend.
The park uses a rope tow to ensure accessibility. The rope pulls people back up the hill so that anyone can enjoy tubing, just like this.
Park staff member Kirsten Louie says accessibility for patrons is important to the staff.
As well as we're very mindful of keeping things as calm as possible and having people help get people out of tubes, into tubes, with canes, all the walking aids and stuff like that.
While the rope tow ensures that anyone can enjoy tubing, Park Superintendent Corwin Hoban says when it's out of service, it affects people's ability to snow tube.
People come out and sled and walk up the hill, and that definitely prevented some people from being able to come sled because it's a pretty big hill. It's quite a walk to the top.
The hill is open on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Patrons must review and sign a safety contract before tubing.
Thanks, Mercedes. There sure is a lot happening here in West Virginia, and with Punxsutawney Phil forecasting 6 more weeks of winter, there's still plenty to do before the snow melts. Tanner, Georgia, back to you at the Waterfront Studio.
Thanks, Emily. That sure looked like a lot of fun, Georgia. I'm definitely going to have to head down the hill before the winter's over.
Absolutely, Tanner, me too. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Mountaineer Playbook, an Emmy-nominated sports magazine show where we dive into inspiring stories of coaches, players, and passionate fans who make the sports world truly remarkable. I'm Georgia Hensley.
And I'm Tanner Mounts. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Mountaineer Playbook. You can also stream our shows on HD Media's websites and watch our broadcasts on Sunday evenings at 6:30 on West Virginia Public Broadcasting.
Thank you for watching, and don't miss the chance to celebrate the heart and soul of the game with us next time on Mountaineer Playbook.